Hello and welcome back. I'm B-Ball Joe and this is Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. We are in our little tiny food production. And look at that. We have some alcohol production too. And our farm is done. And we are producing a lot more than we're exporting. We should fix that. It is October 1965. Here's our little, well, production zone, probably the better production part that we have right now. I did build the alcohol distillery, thinking, apparently wrongly, that alcohol is worth more produced than food, but in reality, it's a tiny bit less. If you look at the ratios, here is essentially a 1 ton of alcohol out of 5 tons of crops. And here is almost 1 to 2, not exactly, but very close. And if you map that out with the sales price, which has changed a little bit, I'm sure, but if we look at our sales price, $3.95 versus $1.74 at a crops import price of 32 gives me about every $1 you spend, you get 2.5, or ruble. Every 1 ruble you spend, you get 2.5 ruble out if you produce food and import crops, but you only get 2.4 and a little bit ruble out when you produce alcohol. So there's a tiny bit of difference, but we are giving alcohol to our tourists, so may as well produce that, but I'll probably do the next food factory when it becomes appropriate. However, we don't have enough crops. We don't nearly have enough crops. I built these 2 silos and then we have our distribution office. But if we look at all of this, I only currently have 4 trucks, but we're not keeping up. So I don't think I want to double that, but at least want to get a couple more now that we have some money. So let's do 3. 3 is not a couple, but 3 is hopefully going to help for what we need here. So let's assign these, get them down here, but on the other hand, our 444 setup seems to be able to handle exactly what we need. We are in October. 2 of the last 4 fields are already started. There's 2 more to go. So I know that currently the farm is set up not to max, but to a degree that it's possible for it to do the things that it needs to do. Efficiently? Is that the word I'm looking for? Oh, this one's not assigned. Oopsies. It's doing what it's supposed to do, and it can keep up with all the fields. If I need to add more fields, it has to be in one medium field and 2 big fields. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Something in my math is off. Oh well. But if I add 1 more tractor and 1 more harvester, it has to be 1 more medium field and maybe 1 to 2 more large fields. Just for a ratio to keep everything going. And it's possible I can do that over here, but there's a lot of landscaping happening. And honestly, I also feel that this whole area could just be a whole separate farm, because that farm building is going to get pretty far away pretty soon. But that's cool. What else is going on? These guys, I am trying to produce a little more, and that is due to, if I can find it, where is it? Where are you? Hey, helicopter. There he is. Let's see that little speedster? It's going 90. And it's actually transporting passengers and workers all at the same time, and it seems like it's doing that pretty effectively. Now it has the grain train in front of it. That's not going to help, but I have this one little guy that helps our bus tours that go... The bus is going directly from this bus station. Yep, right, this one. But there's usually people working here. There's a couple bus lines. They are going to the heat factory and then to our other city. I need to name these. Other city and the other city is really not a good description of anything. But that's where we are. They come and go. But we never have a ton of workers here, so I figured at least adding 1 train that drops off people right here, which are just distributing workers to the clothing factory, should be fine. And it feels right. This guy is making money. Mostly because of the alcohol. Well, I was doing the alcohol wrong for a little while. I wasn't actually dropping it off, but it's doing really good. And I added another stop here. So it's going to the train station and then it's going to this station. This station is right here. That's our farm. So it drops off in the food and alcohol production zone, and then it comes back around here up the hill, picks up more crops so we can actually use the crops that we have, and then we have effectively a 2-to-1 ratio. We have way too much food waiting there. And barely any alcohol. Yeah, we have to fix that, and I'm guessing there is some stuff here now. So I think what I need to do, that's one of the next things I want to work on, is duplicate this train. Because our throughput just isn't fast enough. And I actually have this still set to not pick up any food all the time. So let's fix that. And that also means the next train that I buy, however many wagons I get on it, will be able to just do what it's supposed to do. It should be pretty easy to set that up. But that's what we are. I don't think I did anything else construction-wise. Oh, we do have a highway now, an actual one-way highway system. That's all working. And yeah, this is all good. I need to make sure that I actually pick up all the crops that are on the fields, because we are, I think this is producing 3,400, if I remember right. That's the math I did. The 4 silos that we have could only handle 2,400, so it needs 2 of these trains to show up, which have about a 450 tons of crops capacity, to ensure that we will collect the whole harvest and we don't leave anything on the fields. But that also means all these trucks need to move a lot faster. Cool. So that's all good. That's all working. What is next? Next, I feel we should look at our imports for the last year. And I've done that a little bit. Here's our ratios. Now, I don't think this was always there, but you can click on the names and you can actually sort by your imports of resource. And we look, steel, yes, every time we construct, every time we do rail construction, which we aren't doing rail construction right now, we are spending a lot on steel. That's just the way it is. A steel mill is so expensive that it's probably not feasible to run this right now, especially with all the loans that we currently have to pay back. Then there's fuel. It will be nice. I'm considering importing fuel, but I think to import fuel, I want to be at a harbor, so I can use a ship to import the fuel. That feels a lot nicer, and then we can use the ship later on. Here's the map for reference. To bring in oil from other resources. So we have oil here. Not the best place to bring a ship in here, but we have a lot of oil in this general area. And that's why I would like to have the ships come in. And I think either we put the harbor here, pretty much where we had it in Season 2, or here with a refinery connected to it. And then the refinery can feed ships for exporting fuel and trains for, for moving fuel around to bring it to our cities. I need to build a distribution area for that. But that's the plan for fuel. I would like to do that, but not yet. It is one of the bigger imports, and we could also use it to produce power. But power is really not that high on the list. Then we have fabric. This feels like something we should worry about. What is this last year? This year? Yeah, let's look at this. I was looking at the crops, and that didn't feel right. So yeah, fuel's really high up there. Fabric is somewhere up there. Why were we importing clothes? I don't understand this. Maybe on accident I was buying some clothing and importing with the distribution office. Shouldn't happen anymore. But that's where we are. So fuel, crops, steel, and coal. There are 2 things that we can actually affect right now. We can get more crops. There are a couple areas where I feel a farm would be efficient and effective, and it's in production range. The other one is coal. Coal is not going to be a thing that we constantly need, but with coal production, we can kickstart bricks. It's not a great export, but when you're producing them, they're something. We can get power. We can get maybe a steel mill started. I would like a steel mill before we move into the harbor, but again, it's really expensive, and right now it's not the best time, and I don't want to wait forever. Yeah, so crops and coal feels like a good place. Cement, I actually added a lot more cement trucks, and this is the other thing we need to fix today. This train, now that we have some money, I can actually do that. This train is not keeping up with our production anymore. So let's fix that. Have you come here and add two more wagons. I do know right now it fits into the station, but look at this. It's just not keeping up with our production. And actually, once this production is full, the 6 cement trucks, or 7 or more, all of these little guys, are not going to be able to drop off all their stuff. And that will be pretty bad. We don't want that. The other thing that I actually changed, and I haven't fixed yet, sorry I'm moving around a lot, need to fix this, it's winter. I need the dumpers again. Where are you? And I would like 2 of these to be dedicated for right now. Where do we drop coal off anywhere else? No, I just bring coal directly to there. So I want you to get coal, wait until loaded, and drop it off directly into here. I was using the gravel train to drop that off, but honestly, it made the distance, so it was going from here from gravel to the border, picking up coal for the border, and then goes all the way out here until it hits this little spot for a storage that is now full. And we may use 100, maybe 200 tons of coal a winter. And after that, it's going to be pretty slow consumption. So instead of using that train and not exporting as much as I wanted, because all of our gravel is full and all of this is just standing there, I want them to produce. So I would like to find that train. Where are you? Where'd you go? There's a train. I would like to find this train and also fill it up with more cars. And that should work. So we have 1 extra here, that's 5, and then 2 more should do what we needed to do. Cool. And then you can go on your merry way. Yeah, go there and fill up. I like it. 31,000. It's not a lot of money. But if we can get the food train, where are you? There you are. Yes, you're loading up. Once the food train drops off, that should give us almost 100,000 minus whatever it takes to import the crops, but we should probably be able to get 2 or 3 of the gondolas in so we get more gravel exports going. Let's see. You're coming in. Good. Yeah. Once he's there, I think this is obvious, but I'm just going to reiterate. I want this to never be full. I want to export whatever we can because we have it, and we don't have a ton of money. So whatever we produce, I do want that to go out so we don't have to worry about money too much. But right now, we're just producing a lot more than I am actively exporting. I could use these guys to start exporting a little more too, or anything at all, but then it uses a lot of fuel. Plus, it will snarl up this border post, which is not what you want. You don't want a lot of traffic on your border. Okay. I think I have to wait for a little bit of money to come in. I think what we should do is get more crops in, because that's one of our biggest exports right now, and it just hurts. So there's a spot here, a relatively large spot, but the fields are also relatively large, so I don't think we necessarily can fit everything here. But for right now, I do believe we can export... Ooh, for snow. That makes me want to look at something. 12 tons left, 10. Oh, this is not bad. If we're in the 10-ton range, I think... I mean, we... What are you doing? Oh... That's bad. The silos are full. Where's our train? I think all silos are full. No, they're not. No, they're not. Not at all. Where's our train? I have the time paused. I need to get that guy. I think he was just heading down here. Oh no, you actually head out all the way here to drop off your food and alcohol before you sell it. There he is. Yeah. Okay, so that's going to be a while. I think next year will be better because this year I didn't start picking up the crops for a very long time. So it should improve next time it goes there. That's fine. That's fine. Let's just plan on the next part. This one, I do think we can add a couple more fields. And we actually do want to do that right now, as well as making these roads gravel. Speed matters. Do this. And then assign it from both sides. And get this one assigned to the helicopters, and it should all get done at the same time. That should be good. Fuel comes through there. This number, I'm a little nervous about that number, but once this train gets to the border, we should get about 60,000. Maybe 40,000 after it's done. And that should be fine. Yeah, cool. Scary. Farm, let's build something. Okay, that actually worked over here. So we have 3 new medium fields added, 4 new large fields. I don't think we technically need the 3rd one here, but if I add 2 more tractors and combines, we should be able to get all of this harvested every year. Checking on our train. Where are you? Oh, gravel is not there anymore. Because I feel like we should have more money than this, unless I did something wrong again, which does happen. Where are you? You have nothing loaded, that's okay. You're supposed to unload alcohol and food here, that looks good. But our money is not doing what I want it to do. You just have to go. I won't be able to buy the cards that I wanted. But we're sitting... I don't know what it bought, but it bought... What did you buy? How did you hop to 0 like that? That was way too fast, especially since nothing is here. Am I auto-importing anything? Let's see. Everything is paused. This looks right. Construction, no. Citizen facilities? Where are you buying food? Where are you buying clothes? None of this should be happening. One of my shops is currently purchasing something. You're set to not. Good. You? You're not buying anything. You're not buying anything. What about you two? Alcohol, food, alcohol. Nope. Nobody is auto-importing anything. Who else needs food? Let's use the overlays to diagnose this. Maybe I don't get enough, as much progress as I wanted to, but this is important. Food. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Just looking for other places that may have food stored that would import food, but I really don't see it. This one, yeah, that's fine. This one is fine. This one is fine, and that one is fine. And nobody is said to purchase anything. Right now we don't have power because we had 0 money, which means I actually have to take out another loan, which I didn't want, but... Man, this is not... Oh. Okay, so money's gone. Oh, interest. Interest took that money away. That's what happened. Got it. Half a year, 50,000 should be enough. All we need is to get a couple trains to actually export again. And they are They just need to do it faster. Are you still not... How are you not full? Okay, well... It is true that if your train is longer than your station, it takes a lot longer to load that train. It's just slower out here. These guys, yeah, this was the problem. Go here. Get some people in there so they can use some of the cement. Nobody's in there, of course. Yeah, this is what I was worried about, but I really, really don't want to turn this into a don't wait until empty. The thing that would fix this problem is if I get this one done. But it costs 50 tons of steel, and that is expensive. Can't afford that. Go customs house, thank you. Customs house, thank you. Maybe one more. So the next bus that brings in some people should take care of that, but that's not ideal that was happening. Gosh, you are so slow. But look, it's making money. Like, it'll pay back for each wagon pretty much or buys one wagon per load, almost. That's all the other resources that we need. Which, hey, that's fine with me. What was I doing? What do I want to do? No, these are fine. I can't afford a tractor. Well, I can't afford harvesters because we buy them with dollars, but I can't afford tractors right now. And tractors are more important unless... Yeah, we don't have one yet. That's fine. Actually, while we're here, these two can just show up at the farm in the winter. That's okay, we just bought them now. Yes. And this one. I would like to build something. I don't know what. There's coal here. Coal would be good. Good. There's farmland here. There's also farmland all the way out here. I know I'm really far zoomed out. I need to fix the rail line here because it hasn't built from this side yet. So I have to do something relatively soon. Are there any resources down here? Anything at all in this area? No bauxite. Uranium ore. We could start power production here. Now, uranium is also a pretty expensive industry to build just because it has that many buildings. But it is an option. It is right here. Oil, no. Iron, no. Coal. Yeah. Coal is more important. Let's plant coal. Coal City. I was talking about that for a while. Crops, we just added a potential, so these are 300 each, a potential 1,200, 1,500. Almost 5,000 tons of crops. That's not terrible for a whole year, and then we only have to import a little bit more. That should be fine. Heating problem. We shouldn't have a heating problem. There are no workers here. And there's no coal there. Ooh, So earlier, I was changing a little bit of my pathing. But I didn't know what all this guy wanted to pick up. So I thought it was just fuel and meat, but obviously it also wants coal. Yeah, we don't want to lose that many people. How are we doing? Oh. That sucks. That sucks. Let's see here. When did that start? Oh gosh, just at the beginning. Let's retry. We are September 29th. I screwed up big time. I changed the assignment for this medium distribution office and I didn't realize I forgot coal. Coal goes here. This one heating plant heats the two major cities that we have currently, and it was out of coal in the middle of winter. What happened? Killed a lot of population. This right now is when I can catch it, because that's what's going to happen, and it's going to be pretty bad. So let's fix all the things that I know are broken. One, we need more covered holes for the farm setup. Currently, the medium distribution office cannot keep up with what they need to pick up, because there are hundreds of tons of crops still left on here. There's one, see? Hundreds of tons. But these are also starting to get full pretty soon, so we should fix that. Where is our grain train? Grain train, hello. Where'd you go? There he is. Thank you. You are currently not going to the farm to pick up anything. That is no longer acceptable. So I don't need you to load there. I need you to go drop off all your crops there. Then come out here, pick up crops. Then go back here, drop off crops again, and load alcohol, please. Once you've done that, you can go here, pick up your food, and then you go... Actually... Let's see. Unload there, load the food. Go here, unload food and alcohol, and then go here, unload food and alcohol, and load crops. Yes, that sounds right. So we can sell the alcohol, we can do all the other things that I told you to do. Make sure you go to the right one right now. That is excellent. And we may be able to actually use all the crops that are available there. So that is good. I'm not sure what else we were missing. Oh, this guy. That's what we are. Nope, you're not here. Where are you? Where? Oh, you're loading. Okay. When you are full... We don't have cement right now. It's a good time to do this. Come out here. Get 3 more cars. And then I need you to load there again. This is not keeping up. That train is way too short. I'm probably repeating myself, but I'm not sure exactly where we were earlier. So here we are. Coal. What I want to do is coal. I think that's the right way to go. I think that's where we should be. I think that will be useful. So I know that coal is up in this area. I also know that I don't think anyone is actually working on this. So let's change that. Can't have road that's just being there and not being constructed. So coal is up here. I don't think we have to make this complicated. I think coal can just be coal. So where are you? Large? No, no. Why isn't there coal here? Gravel, coal, iron. Okay, iron mine, coal mine. Yes. Coal is right here. I am doing this from the last experience a little bit. I do know that it's a little easier to build a road to the left of where we are. So I want to do that. Give me this overlay so I can see something. Yeah, that's better. All we need is a little lip. Yes, this will take forever if I do that. All we need is a little lip. And back up a little bit. Give ourselves some road. There's our little path. Right now it's just dirt, but a long bridge to get over all the rail. Along the curved bridge to get up here, and then we have the coal mine up there. I think this won't be very far for anyone to go, but I do want to make all of this asphalt. So let's fix that while we're here. And our construction officer should be able to take over all of that. But I will... Let's do this. Dirt road. Don't. Yep, there you go. No, I just want to put a little bypass in here for right now, so I can make the road do the right thing. No, just make it a rinky-dinky road. There you go. There you go. Connect to the dirt path. Connect to the... Yep, there you go. Cool. This also asphalt. The rest I'm going to leave. In the city, you don't want to have that fast traffic. So, coal mine right there. Excellent. The coal mine is the starting point for all of our coal operations. Now remember, one coal mine can produce 2 times 400, so about 850 tons, 840, somewhere in there, tons of coal. your coal processing plant can only consume 210. So at 100%, one coal mine can handle 4 coal ore processing plants. In general, 1 is probably fine. 2 is a good ratio. So I like to do 2 coal ore processing plants for 1 coal mine. So we can plan that next, but we need some storage. Where is our large aggregate storage? Great. So you need these, or you should have these, because you may not produce all the time. You may only, or you may not produce in both sections all the time. Sometimes you'll produce in the mine, and sometimes you will produce in the processing plants, but not necessarily at the same time. So in the meantime, you want to make sure that you can fill something in somewhere, so when you can produce more, you will produce more. Keep that in mind. 1 to 3, 3 to 1, honestly doesn't matter. I just need you to connect those two. This should be good. Once you're done, come on. Okay. That's connected. That should be good. And all of this looks pretty happy to me. I think we can throw in a little bit of power right here. I would like to do it right there. Honestly, that may be good enough. If I can find a spot for you. Now, don't forget, all of this needs fire coverage. The helicopter may not be enough to handle all of this. Ooh, I like this better. I like this a lot better. Yeah. Make it a little straight at least. Because we have road already here. We will be able to connect all of this to that road once we want to. Like this whole area will just be, well, connected. As simple as that. You don't have to explain it any more complicated than that. What are you doing? Nope. Yes. Sometimes you just gotta fight the road a little bit. Not like Kernel Failure, but you do have to, well, do your thing sometimes. Go away. Ah, much better. Much better. Nice, nice swingy curve. Carve it into the mountain. Love it. That looks great. So now we can add the raw coal ore, not raw coal, but kind of. Store it right there, and now we can have our coal ore processing plants right behind here. So look at your coal processing plants now. You have the entries on the north side right now, and the exits on the west side. You got to keep that in mind for how you want to continue some, because there is a tiny mountain here. Tiny. See how tiny it is? There's a mountain there. So make sure that whatever you want to do, you can do with your output. So I think we may be better off building here. And I should probably place the conveyors that will be used here first, but honestly, I'm a little anxious. Get this in first. I'm looking at the money, and money just went up. 170,000. I love it. Something that I haven't done, though, is taken this train, upgraded it like I said, because we have another problem. I will show you in a second what the problem is. You go. The problem is this snarl up. I knew that was going to happen. Let's go to the line, and just for a little bit, don't wait until unloaded. Yes. So all of the nice. All of these should just leave, and shouldn't cause problems right now until the train is situated back in. And at that point, they should honestly always unload everything, because there is enough to do. Why is this not doing what I think it should be doing? You are assigned. Oh, there's, I guess, asphalt. Oh, the problem was no one was here because all my buses were taken away. Where do you get bitumen from? Do you get bitumen from here? Yeah, you get bitumen from there. Okay, you should be good. So, back to here. Get our trusty conveyor, 1 to 3. Sounds good. Just like this, essentially. Oh, I don't mind having an exit on the south side, actually. That's cool. That's good. And then we need a 3-to-1, so just the opposite of what we just built, to collect everything again. Something like this. You can probably not see it, but I can see the pillars just a little bit. We're lucky. If we aren't, we can get a road in here. Okay, let's try this. If you come out there, just making sure that you can actually connect. You can. Get this one on that side. Yeah. Oh yeah, that worked. That totally worked. I'm planning on doing more production zones over here, so let's just pull that one straight out. I don't want to get too fancy with the roads here. There's no reason, but I can see also that actually this is just coal ore, so we don't need an exit from there. We need an exit from this one to maybe have a train connection. And now I think this road is definitely going to be asphalt. I need it fast enough. This one can be assigned, and roads from up there will just connect here. Why am I doing all of this? Simply because I don't want to cut this road into too many pieces once we're done, but this should be all we need for right now. You, please go home. Yep. I would like to put more wagons on you. Are you gonna make it? Probably. What else do we need? So we have coal coming in now. Obviously, after we have coal coming in, we need to store the coal. How much coal can we store? I have problems saying you need more than one coal storage. Just, it never... What you should do is consume enough coal to make this work. That doesn't always work, but that's what you should do. I'm gonna connect you there. I'm sure I will need a separate fire station for this area, but I'm not scared of that. There's also the option, like I did before, to have... Actually, I shouldn't use the city at all. There are not that many people here. 5 workers, 11 workers, 12 workers. They're just kindergarten shortages, but I don't really have people without work. So this city is not going to be our coal city. Our coal city is probably going to be here. So we have to connect that too. Now this bridge became a little redundant because it should be here. But honestly, I'm fine with that. We can throw a bridge in there. We can make more bridges, but this area will be much better for a city for the coal production than what we had over there. So, okay. Adjusted the plan. That's fine. What else do we need? Oh, and actually then we can have... Ooh, plans. Plans are forming. Things are happening in my head. Aww. Aww. No. Let's see. Can I take you out? Get a footpath. Just relatively straight. Reasonably straight, I should say. Go here. I like it. I like that. Then use one of the other ones. Not that one. Not that one. Take that out. Come out here. Building in the way. No, there is no building in the way. What are you talking about? Okay, the building that thinks is in the way is the actual coal processing plant, which is not true, but okay. We're just going to take the second one because I knew that you liked that. And it's not as swoopy as it was before, but I think that one is okay. Because I would like to see if I can have a cableway going this way, because the coal mine wants a cableway, for sure. I can't have the cableway split, sadly. Otherwise, I would have a cableway go here and up there, but that's not really an option unless... Ooh. Just for this section, I may be able to run a cableway through here. Stop it up here. And let's see. Does the game... Nope, there's a slope now. For a second. Oh boy. For just a second, I thought I have a chance to do this. But in the end, these two do not use a lot of workers. So maybe we'll find the way it is. I think our train is here. I would like to add 4 of these if I have the money. I do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Keep doing what you were doing. How are our citizens? 6,000, that's good. We have a couple living with parents. I'm gonna allow that. This one, before I forget, we need all of that to be gravel. Wherever we didn't have gravel, I think there's one more here. Then I would like to assign that to all of these guys. I'm just using my shortcuts if you don't see it. We can place a couple more fields here, but give me a second before I do that. Because I want to finish this planning. Because there needs to be some planning done. Every episode should have some building, some constructioning. A big mistake where you have to roll back everything and then just do it better next time. What should we do here? So this is where we store coal. Great. I would like a way to get coal from here. So train aggregate loading. Cool. Not from there, but close. Yeah. I don't like that it's going up the hill. I think that's going to cause more trouble than it's worth. But what are my other options? I could splice them in like this and have it a terminal. I don't like terminals as much, to be honest. So if I put you there, building in the way, building in the way, building in the way. Okay, can't do it there. Turn on your overlays. Look at your other options. So I could lower all of, yeah, this is, look at that mountain. That's never gonna work. I would have to flatten this out to put it there. And I think that's a good option. I will place the fields. I will flatten out this area, and then I'll see you again. Thank you guys for watching. What's a good outro? What should we, how should we? Yeah, we haven't done this in a while. Okay, cool. There you go. That's all I wanted. Go somewhere. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you again next time. Bye.